Suddenly you just discover that money appeared in your account. Money that is beyond your capacity. You've never seen 1 million naira in your bank account before. Suddenly you see 5 million, bam. Don't call it miracle money. Call the bank. Something does not add up. Money entered my account that does not belong to me. Please check it. Don't go around saying 24-hour miracle. It's miracle money. An angel. Angels don't credit accounts. Did you hear what I said? Angels don't credit accounts. Because God is not a criminal. The only people that have the right to credit accounts are banks that are registered officially with the Central Bank of Nigeria. Say I hear. Yeah. Those are the people that have rights to credit accounts. And angels are not staffs of any bank. So they don't credit accounts. Angels can move people and circumstances, and people can credit account. People that can be traced. People that can be identified. There are no invisible beings that credit account. If anybody taught you that, he played April Fool on your intelligence.
Wonderful once again to have us once again. And there's something that just came to my mind, which I feel I should bring up on this platform. And if you have been on the social media, of course, you would have seen what I consider as a major attack on let me call it more like a subtle attack on the prophetic. And this has been simply because of the numerous stories we've been hearing concerning miracle money and all of that. Now, I don't know what your opinion is, and I don't know what you think concerning the numerous videos we have been seeing. And of course, we know one thing that is obvious is that this whole menace, should I call it menace, or this whole story and the news we'll get to see about miracle money though it appears as though it's happening within some kind of triangle of certain prophets and certain pastors that seems to be in league, or seems to be in kind of association. And well, my aim of doing this video is not actually coming to debate on the fact whether those things we get to see and get to hear about the miracle money, whether they are true or not true. But Angel has been seen, more like on the forefront of people that pioneers and talks about miracle money. And we've also seen the likes of Shepherd Bushiri. We've seen the likes of Apostle Johnson Suleiman, and which other person. So a whole lot of them. And one thing about this whole thing is that it seems to be these cliques of prophets that I'll be talking about miracle money and all of that now. But what I get to see YouTubers and people get to question this whole miracle money and all of that. I have no issue about that, because if they feel that some of these things that have been done, there is no proof as to whether it is miracle or not, they have every right to come and probe it, especially knowing that it is their channel. But where I do have issue is in the fact how they tend to paint it as though it looks as though miracle in itself does not actually exist or does not actually happen. Because the way I see it, the whole of this attack, some of them that are even being used to do this video not even know that the essence of this attack, or one of the resultant effects of this numerous attack we see on the video is going to an extent kill the register of the possibilities of miracle in people's hearts. In as much as I see the need why we need to jump into the trend, to see that we also cut out a share part of what is going on. Let's always try to do this video in such a way that people will not be deceived into believing that miracle does not exist. I've seen a lot of people come to do videos whereby they try to probe the possibility of this miracle being true, and if you look at the way they decide to do it, they are bringing in logical analysis into it. I for once think that if you need to prove that a miracle money as claimed by these prophets is not true, then you should be able to bring us substantial facts, and not just to come and speak on the vague or try to give analogies such as for there to be a miracle money, there must be a debit end. For there to be a credit, there must be a debit end. Try to bring logical analysis in trying to explain miracle. I think if anybody finds himself trying to explain miracle, okay, that person, whichever way you want to go, whichever way you want to do it, in as much as you decided to use your logical analysis to explain miracle, then you have defeated why it's actually even called miracle. Because the reason why it is called miracle is that there's some kind of supernatural intervention which ordinary should not be able to be explained by human analysis and human analogy. Understandably, if there are clips that we see being flashed on the social media, and you feel that, come on, this thing this person is putting up here, by every reasonable fact, every reasonable analysis, I can prove that this particular video I'm seeing here is not has anything to do with miracle money. It was staged. Then if you are saying something is staged, if you are bringing an allegation against any prophet that what they are putting up there is staged, there should be substantial reasons, substantial facts to the eye. Since you are doing a video, maybe a testimony, something whatsoever it might be, but let there be a substantial fact as to prove why you feel those things are fake. Now, just like I said earlier, I have not here to support any notion of any prophet that we have seen recently on the media saying that a miracle money is happening in their congregation and all that. I'm not here to support anyone. I'm not here to disprove any fact. But my major concern is in the fact that people now want to use logical analysis to explain why it is impossible for there to be an existence of miracle money. Okay, now you doing that is just like trying to be in the shoes of God. Okay, because there are clear evidence whereby we have seen an inexplicable circumstances or phenomena whereby there was a manufacturing of money or bringing up of money from the mouth of a fish. When Jesus had to send Peter to go and catch a fish, and from it they were able to take out money. So that alone exists, that there is a possibility of such kind of miracle. Now, what we cannot tell is that all the ones that is being peddled on the social media, if they are actually true, however the case might be, my focus is that in all our trying to give analysis to disprove the possibility of miracle money, let us also try to understand that miracle still happen and miracle do exist, and there's a need for us to know that as a fact. Because why it is called miracle is that to an extent is an unusual event, so it is not something that we are used to, something that occurred, and most time you can't even explain it, because if you can give an explanation to all of it, if you're able to give an explanation to all of it, the event, then it's no longer a miracle. It becomes a normal and a natural occurrence. Okay, so I just feel I should bring this to the notice of numerous people, and also you too, don't be deceived by the words that have been planted in your hearts by a whole lot of criticism going on up and there. Now, are all these miracles that we get to see being flashed in our face, are they true? Well, I don't know. And if I have facts, if I have substantial facts to prove to you why I feel they are not true, we'll bring it up here. Okay, so I actually for a person don't want to delve into this thing. But however, one thing I want us to understand, that miracle do exist, and miracles still happen in this our time.